Hello, and welcome to Game 2 between Farid Rommel and Yamin in the semifinals here of Season 8 of the Steel Division League. We actually have 122nd Infantry versus 1st Polish. Now, 1st Polish, very much a stronger division than 122nd, I would say. So, this time Farid Rommel playing around with the stronger division, but as we saw in the last game, there's some really good picks that you can do. And 122nd, ever since the flak feeling buff, and this replay was actually before the slight nerf that happened just a short while ago, 122nd actually got quite a bit better. And being a Finnish division, technically, having some Finns in it, one of the ones I like quite a bit more. So, what do the players got bringing up? Maxim, Odzakarny, leader, Tadeusza carrier, 2 more Maxims and a Spurzy. 2 PTRSs, 2 OBs there, the HE guns, 3 Odzakarny, SC-76s, another PTRS, another 2 Maxims. PTRS versus Lahti here. No kills so far. Odzakarny, SC-57, another SC-57, 2 Destin Kogovi, and 2 Tadeusza carriers. Maxim already firing at the KK here. This is also just Finnish Maxims, and actually choosing to bring the Sumi Poisid in Phase A here. Interesting choice, though we haven't really seen too many of those. PTRS versus the Lahti here. Lahti actually going to win because of the 150 meter range SFG. Quite funny that. Sumi Poisid's going to have to fall back. Also, Kearney do a lot of damage. Stug, though, moving its way down. 50mm actually getting directly on target there. Pokemon coming in for the Odzakarny. A good call in, I would say. Ooh. And, but the immediate fallback there actually saves quite a few men. Lahti moving forward, and now these have to be quite careful. Lahti has 500 meter range, and actually... Ooh, it's going for the Tadeusza carrier first. Ooh, Tadeusza carrier down. And now it just has to see the Fu-57 for a single second to kill it. Oh, looks like the Su-57 is going to get away. Farid Rommel does notice that. The push down here, PTRS is having a smoked off, did not really quite pay off. The Sturmgunner definitely doing a very good job at suppressing anything that gets into its range here. OB guns not really in position down this road to help out with that kind of an engagement either. As the IG-33 is actually taking shots here at this infantry in the middle here. So quite dangerous. Stug 4 coming in. If it does get on the side of that SU-76, that SU-76 will have some problems, I will say. But, for the time being, Sumi Poisid, not really in position to take advantage of anything. The Sumi Poisid, of course, are basically Yakari, except they've got the Lahti Sayuta here. And this is an excellent SMG, like, absolutely top tier. And really, the light play from the Polish is just completely shut down with the Lahtis here, together with these 50mm mortars. Funny thing is that I'm pretty sure they Finnish out a lot of 50mm mortars, but a lot of their Russian ones as well, not just the German 50mm mortars, though we don't see any in the game. Another Pokemon coming in. Very good unit that this deck does get. They do get medium resilience. Pokemon 190s. So, besides AA, nothing really missing from it. IG-33 though, ooh, getting a good shot on the Odzakarny, preventing them from moving forward. Stug has had its HE turned off, so Obi's getting free hits for now. And Lahti being forced back here by the Odzakarny. P-34-76 can be penetrated from the side for the Lahti, but in no real danger right now. S2C-70s come in and try and continue to take the town. It is 15-9 though. This center area completely going in the favor of Yamin. Farid Rommel not choosing not to push over. Normally, if you bring in like an infantry unit here, these OB guns would be able to help out with whatever's trying to force its way into here, and you'd be able to hold on to that flag quite easily. But the IG-33 is really putting a dampening in that position there. 2 Serpents are going to do facing off against the Maxim with the 270s and the OBs. That doesn't really stand much of a chance, as the 50mm looks like it's moving its way over to try and take on that Maxim. Another Sturmhaubitze are coming in, just for that extra 2K HE support. And T-70s also have to be careful against Lahtis. They have even less frontal armor, I would say. Yeah, immediately gets penetrated and goes down. Oh no. 1, 2. Oh, this is gonna bounce now. It does get the front armor on target. Yeah, you only need 1 lucky crit though, but the Maxim does get the kill. What's a good idea? Doing its best. As another fucker wolf comes in. I wonder if this is the first one already, just having reloaded. Sturm up, it's a good kill on the OB there. The Stug did go down, either to the T-34-76 here or these T-70s. So, gonna have to shore that up with more infantry. Infanterie as well, Finnish unit there. Coming in. These I do believe have AT and HE, but their AT isn't particularly good. And ooh, if these Sturmgrenadiers are potentially there was a Lahti down here. Would have been 2 dead. Tango Desanikis here. As the flags swing back into Rommel's favor. This Desakogovi is also going to be rushing in, but I think the Panzergrenadier is going to get the Panzerfaust on that if it's not careful. And there is still Sumi Puiset over here, so at risk of being cut off. Yeah. You do have to be careful though. M3A1's 50 cals. Definitely a bit dangerous as the Tango Desaniki goes down there. IL-2 coming in though. Another great tool from the Polish here. Just their cheap IL-2 spam. You can bring in 1 per tick. And they do a lot of damage. And so we posted there getting pinned down. And man. Something's going down. The Lahti shooting at a T-70. Come on, Sturmgrenadier, move forward. Move forward and take it out. Instead opting to fire at the Alzo Carney here. And then this is 10 MP40s, and these are in the open, so they are dropping models quite quickly. But that many machines are going to be forced to fall back there. Sturmhubitze also having moving back, so the SC-76 couldn't kill it. And now we see a Stug 4. Ooh, T-34 is going to be a little bit careful. But these T-34s are easily replaced. Not so much with the 122nd Infantry. Second one going down there. And, well, like I said, Piechoty just have to pop a shell into those, and then they do end up dying. Finding fuel are coming out. IG-33 has made it up here. This 10, the Tanko Desaniki is unloading. As the M3A1 makes its way forward. It does have a heat shell, and the closer you get, the more likely it is to just blap that in 1 shot with a heat shell. As we see a Superzi coming up as well. 59 for Farid Rommel right now. T-70 did likely go down to the Lahti here. Eventually. Sumi Puiset, though, with just a single Lahti Soyunta, is not really in a position here to take this on, as we see double Tanki Toyunta coming in. IG-33, is this on an alignment bug? No. I didn't think so. Maxim is going to prevent the Superzi here from falling back, as the IG-33 keeps firing. But, Panzergrenadier. Oh. Have to be careful. That's probably going to get surrendered. And this flag will likely go back into the hands of Farid Rommel as well. So, we're really going to need a push to materialize down south here before anything can happen. Focke-Wulf coming in as well. IL-2 coming in for the IG-33. No AA so far. Pack 40's coming in. IG-33 dies. Panzergrenadier does not get pinned down. Sturmhubitze is firing. Ooh, but it's got an SU-76 firing at it. As the Focke-Wulf looks like it was trying to get on the back of the IL-2 there, but this one instead going for it. Is that going to be enough time? Well, they're going in a straight line. IL-2s are actually surprisingly fast, even with the Focke-Wulf following it. And actually the rear gunner gets on target before the Focke-Wulf does. That's funny. Oh, come on. There we go, finally. Taking quite a bit of 50 cal suppression there, and is actually smoking. Wow. Back 40 coming in. Looks like it wasn't enough to kill the M3A1 here. Ooh, PO2 goes down. To what? Not to the Focke-Wulf, I suppose. Here near getting first back bomber, bombing the SU-2s. I would expect a Tanki Toyunta to come down south. But in the north here, looks like the first one's making its way in, and once that bazooka gets into this position, Dead Fu-57. Dead M1. Infanterie did get on target with its TNT, so... if only it had, like, a single SMG, this would be such a nice unit. But as it stands, I do think there are better units that you can take in the 122nd. It does get the surrender eventually, though. Al-Zukarni, I've taken a lot of losses in this position. They are relatively cheap, though, so... not too much of a worry there. Lots of Dushka carriers coming in. Unfortunately, no more Lahtis to really stop these. Sumi boys would run havoc here in the back. Trying to get their Molotovs on the Su-57. That's the mortar here. Gets some direct hits and takes it out. That's funny. Now, this would be really funny if it just moved forward just a tiny little bit to get the 150mm SMG on target. Sweet boys are gonna go down though. This one's gonna engage the Saperzi here. As this in the north completely gets surrounded. Wow. Yeah, Sweet boys and Sturm gonna do a link back up. Oop, Sturm gonna do here. Likely gonna get suppressed before it can get anything. 50 cal. And then Sweet boys wow, just tearing through Saperzi. You can really see the power of the triple Suomi with a Molotov. Alright. Which is why the Yakaris are often so good. Wow, light Toyota? Well, I said there's not going to be any more Lahtis here, but light Toyotas are coming in. Funny thing, despite sounding like Lahti, they have nothing to do with Lahtis. They do have the anti-tank rifle, though. These are local defense squads, or Finnish is what they're called. Good, doing good damage on Saperzi there. Just now has to ambush the Strauss LKM, but appears to be moving back here. Out in the open where this one can just tear it apart. Infanterie capturing this flag. Still 14-10 for now. Looks like Farid Rommel actually went Vanguard. Wow, I didn't even notice that. I thought this was another balance versus balance game. But now Yamin's actually going to have a lot of power in his deck. And Farid Rommel has been able to push quite hard with his units here. But the Lahtis did a lot of stunting. And now there's a lot of units coming in. B-phase card of light Toyontas here. They do have TNT, though it's a bit hard to deal with Tenko Desaniki with just TNT troops, as the Tanki Toyonta is going to be able to clean up this light armor. Surprising to see all these units still existing. Here's the Al-Zukarni's coming back in to relink it. Sturmgrenadier is dangerous in this light cover here, or in this medium cover, but the Strauss LKM with the 9 SVTs and 2 DPs are not a slouch either. We're going to see this unload, please. Just so I can start shooting that. Back 40 does get the kill on the Su-76, an important kill there. Flak Feeling coming out, the first stun. Storm gonna do here. Ooh, comes up against a descent. He's going to be forced out into the yellow cover. D-34 are going to be very dangerous there. Taki Toyota not being in that position. Infanterie though. Oop, come on, you've got AT grenades. You should have just went for it, but deciding instead to go with the Tanki Toyota. That's fine. Stug getting shots on the Al-Zukarni here. Did link up temporarily with this, but no thanks to the Al-Zukarni, I do believe. Stug 4 gets the kill in T-34. Now the Su-76's turn. Another Stug 3 coming in as well. Does get one penetration here. As the IL-2 comes in and the Flak 20, or the Flak Feeling is not up. Ugh. The unit just manages to get pinned down. One goes down, the other one's alive for now. So yeah, it's getting whacked here. Toyota. RG-33 finally unloading. Gonna be cleaning up these units. BTRS is gonna go down, but it is 59 for the time being. Focke-Wulf's coming in again. Forcing this back. Gonna need another Tanki Toyota to come into this side. Infanterie clean up the leader here. Sumi Poised is still kind of preventing reinforcements. This is within the 150 meter range here, so as long as it doesn't unload before it gets in here, it's just a dead unit, right? That's how crazy Suomis are. Man, beautiful gun. Real life and out of it. Infanterie not having the medium range firepower for that. IG-33 doing good work though. Town firmly in control. of Yamin again, and it is 12-12 as we enter into minute 15 here in just a second. Thank you, Toyota. It is still in here. Gonna run into these units, but might be able to kill this T-34. Multiple Storm Grenadiers called in, though. Gonna be very dangerous towards all these units, so maybe not the Supersy rocks in the cover in any case. Stupid boy said this does unload early. Definitely having seen it. Thank you, Toyota, coming in on the back of it now. That's gonna go down. Storm Grenadier secured this area. Gonna be excellent at firing in the medium cover there. Pioneering gonna move forward and string the leader now. Well played there. Also, Carney and the leader forced to fall back for just the oppressive amount of TNT infantry here. Struck out cam on target on the tank at the also Carney going down to the Pack 40 though. Oop, and Taka Ampoya. My god, it's gonna do an amazing job hitting these down. These have dual snipers rather than the one SMG, one sniper that you get in like the Russian divisions. It does make them very costly and even more of a unit sink than normal. But my god, do they do some work sometimes, especially at 2-star. The rate of fire is excellent. Thank you, Toyota, falling back. Right, Toyota gonna pin this unit down. The Storm Grenadier just needs to get back in the building and completely destroy this Stealth TLKM while it's out in the open. Another one coming in for the medium cover here. Storm Grenadier as well. Right, Toyota do have 2 SMGs, so not a slouch in the CQC either. Fuck with A6 doing a head-on with an IL-2. Come on, back feeling. Should have been unloaded a long time ago. F8 coming in though. Gonna bomb the Supersy here. And the Flip actually went down to the IL-2. Come on, just unload this and kill that. Wow. Also Carney and Supersy rocks coming in. Gotta be careful here. Come on. Oh, it gets the snipe of that Toyota. It gets the second snipe as well. The other unit having gone down to the Storm Grenadier. Oh man, Lahtis are disgusting. Very, very disgusting. Yeah. I would expect this Lahti Toyota to come in, secure this one too. It's 12-12. Lots of Maverick phase income. How's this fuck feeling gonna get on this aisle too? Potentially. From the looks of things though, triple Storm Grenadier versus the Supersy rocks here. Doesn't look to be going too well for the Storm Grenadiers. To get the damage before the pin down though, so IL-2 escaping the flag feeling. You can start the tick right now with this flag here. And Tank Toyota, ooh, not gonna get quite on target. Instead facing off with against the Elzo Carney. But lots of units coming in here now. And for Rommel's income is just gonna get less and less. And these units are looking quite low. Still with 2 minutes of income for Yamin. That's enough income to bring out some really important tools, right? Sturmhaubitzen, Stugs, maybe some flak feelings. Yeah, really surprised we didn't see more IL-2s this game. The T-34 are going to have to fall completely back, but there's a Sturm Grenadier that might actually get a Panzerfaust on target. Are we going to see it? Oh yeah, that's dead. One dead. T-34. Also Carney going down. Wolf coming in for the PO2. Storm Grenadier versus also Carney. These also Carney are in the open. The second Storm Grenadier is not really in position to get on target though. But man, look at how many. Well, I say look at the models dropping, but they're really not. And then they get pinned down as soon as the second one gets involved. DP's firing, or the DP's firing from the Supersy rocks to force those back though. Another IG coming out. Storm Grenadier and Lationta as well. Storm Grenadier should be able to make its way into that town, no problem once the Maximus is dealt with. There's a 2-star 37mm right here, which is something you see with Vanguard decks, but the question I would be asking is how do you make a push happen? As we see now, a Pack 40 with APCR turned off. Gonna be taking out this T-34 here. Storm Grenadiers could also come in and duel the Supersy rocks, but Farid almost sees it writing on the wall and surrenders. Wow, Yeah, 1,240 kills to 2,115. Game 1 going to Farid Rommel. It's all up for grabs in Game 3 now. In the Steel Division League here. Lahti's. Where are the Lahti's? Yeah, here we go. Tadeusza carriers paid itself off there. T70 paid itself off there. Still KM. Alright. Just disgusting sometimes. T70. Instant pays off, right? Instantly pays off. And these are some of the best AT guns in the game. Pack 40 did well. Stugs did alright. IG-33s at the beginning there. And later in the game. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need. Light Toyota here. Getting multiple odds of Carney. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Probably not. Huh. Okay, well. I hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time for Game 3 between Farid Rommel and Yamin here. Till then, goodbye.